Minister, I just want to begin by asking about the actions and interventions that have been taken in terms of the nursing home shortages, in terms of the staff shortages. I know a number of staff were out of our nursing homes due to COVID-19 testing and awaiting results and all of the rest. I did contact your office. I did send an email on the 17th of April. It was one nursing home that was at crisis point, and I'm very disappointed I got no response back whatsoever. I had to email 6 different individuals in Laois Offaly HSE, and it was the second time I emailed them that I finally got a response back. I just feel the delays in terms of our nursing homes are unacceptable. I feel they're appalling. I've spoken directly to managers of nursing homes, and they really do feel that they have been neglected. And I would just urge you to take very urgent action here to try and address the problems and the crisis that exists. The second issue, and I'd be grateful for a written response, please, of these questions. My second issue is in relation to, obviously, our hospitals, and the staff in our hospitals have played a fantastic and a commendable role during this pandemic. And it's times like these that we realise just how important and how crucial our hospital services are. And I know in my own constituency of Laois Offaly, we have Tullamore Hospital and Portlaoise. Uncertainty still hangs over Portlaoise Hospital, and they're unable to develop the hospital further, develop services further, and indeed recruit staff because of the uncertainty in regard to their future. I would just like to appeal to you to put that to bed once and for all, because we absolutely need Portlaoise Hospital in our constituency, and we need to ensure that no service at any time will be downgraded. So I just appeal to you to give them certainty there. My third issue then relates, Minister, to the whole issue of the meat factories. I was contacted by constituents in Edenderry earlier, and they informed me that 60 workers in the Rossdera meat plant have now been confirmed as having COVID-19. There's huge concern in the town. Obviously, I wish the workers a speedy recovery and a full return to good health. But there's huge concern over this, and I'd just like to ask you what protocols have been put in place. Has there been work? I know you've answered some of it there to Deputy Naughton, but I just want to stress the importance of getting this issue resolved and getting to grips with it, because there is huge concern out there in regard to the clusters. And that's it, Minister. Gormaget.
Thanks very much. And maybe just to start with Deputy Nolan, I think she's obviously absolutely right to highlight the issue in relation to meat factories, as did Deputy McGrath. I've obviously outlined on the record of this House the protocols that are in place and the national outbreak team that is now overseeing this issue. Obviously, in terms of the regulation and management of meat factories, obviously that resides with Minister Creed rather than I. But I certainly take very seriously the points you make, Deputy Nolan and Deputy McGrath, and I'll also revert to you in writing in relation to the specific protocols and safeguards that are in place there and the work that is underway. I'll also revert to the Deputy, as she requested, in writing in relation to the nursing home issue and in relation to Portlaoise Hospital.